Warrior of scorching white heat, bring justice to this battlefield. Ride my avatar. Incandescent line, Blonde Ezel. You like that, don't you? Oh man, I got goosebumps now. Yes, this is the start of the Grand Ezel deck profile. And of course I have to start this off with my avatar, Blonde Ezel. This card, you know, it was game-changing back in Booster 6, Booster 7, around that time. It didn't really get much support in Booster 8, actually it got no support. Then Booster 9 came around and it got the Cross-Ride Platinum. You know, I feel this card's very underrated. You know, people underestimate how powerful this card can actually be. Just because he's a 10k doesn't mean anything. The fact that he can hit for 15 by himself with the full field is really cool. You know, he's going to be hitting for 20 plus, assuming on the field. So, with that in mind, here is the deck profile. Alrighty. So, we will start this deck off with the first unit to unlock. Salvation Line, Grand Ezel Scissors. A lot of people don't know this, but it's actually a Kill la Kill reference. The scissors actually being Ryoko's scissor blade weapon, and Link Joker being as a reference to the life fibers. Yeah, you guys didn't get that. Grand Ezel actually hinted to the Kill la Kill Y Schwartz booster and starter before it actually was confirmed. So off the hand of random trivia, Grand Ezel, Counterblast 2, and Soul Blast 2. If you have a full field, or no, it's unlock all your units. If there are 5 units on the field and you use this skill, he gains an extra 10,000 plus and a critical +1. That adds a lot of pressure. By himself, with the full field, that's 26,000 and critical 2. Oh my gosh, that is very heavy attack right there. At the end of the turn that you use the limit break, you unflip a damage and soul charge 1. So essentially, you're getting 50% back on what you paid for that cost. So you can set up for next turn, and you can at least, if you do all the damage correctly, if you don't use all of it, you could pull this off several times. I've pulled this skill off at least 3 to 4 times per game, depending on what I've used for damage and whatnot. Next, 3 of my avatar, Blonde Ezel. 3 is a very good number for this deck. I love it. I wouldn't want to run any more. Although I have a 4th one ready to go, but that might be given away in a contest. Spoiler alert. So, yeah, there's that. I love Blonde Ezel 3. He's a good rear guard, I guess. If I get him into the Vanguard circle before Grand Ezel, that's cool, because he hits for a very good number. On to the grade 2s. We are running 4 Knight of Passion, Bademigus. He is our 12k attacker. He is our Fallon equivalent. Or I should say, Knight of Friendship, Bedivere? Is that? Or is it K? Whatever. It's Masquerade clone. Whatever. Really good card. I like him. He sets up 20k columns with Gareth. 3 Vivian. Vivian is really good 3. I like her at 4, but 3 is actually a very good number as well. So, you get her into your grade 2 Vanguard. Odds are you'll get her skill off. Throughout the rest of the game, she just sort of adds pressure because your opponent doesn't want you to have a full field. And, that totally makes sense. 3 Eliwood. I feel 3 Eliwood's really good. 2 isn't enough, and 4 is just overkill. So 3 is a magic number in this case. Last but not least, these are actually 2 tech cards. Trip. Originally, I was only playing 4 Bademigus, 4 Vivian, 3 Eliwood. But that was when I was also running Platinum Ezel as well. And since I'm not running Platinum Ezel in this build, there was room for one more grade 2. The damage and flipping really helps in the deck. And, using Grand Ezel's limit break several times per game, so good. Alright, off to the grade 1s. With that being said about the damage and flipping and damage manipulation, we're running 4 Sacred Twin Beast White Lion. He's really cool because he's a 7k at base, which is pretty standard for grade 1s. He's only a counterblast 1. He's a self-damager and a soul charger. And you can put stuff back from damage that you don't want there. 4 Halo Shield Mark, perfect guard. No need to explain that. 3 Knight of Passion Tori. Teddy, however you want to pronounce it. And 3 Gareth. Gareth is really good in this deck, regardless of him not having a skill. You put him behind your Vanguard, Grand Ezel or Blonde Ezel, and you have him in the rear guard supporting a bad Demagus, you're going to hit for a lot of good numbers. Alrighty, off to the triggers. And zeros. Well, and the starter. Alright, so for this deck we're starting off with Kara. This card is really good. It's a free Spring Breeze Messenger, but at the cost of it being the Vanguard supporter, and it has to be Ezel. That's not hard to pull off in this deck, but the cost is it has to be an Ezel Vanguard. When it hits, put it in the soul, check the top 2 cards, superior call up to 2 to open rear guards, and call them at rest. Then put the rest at the bottom in any order. The cool thing about this deck versus my Liberator deck is I can combo it with this and get that shuffle going. Shuffling is very important, not just this deck, but a lot of decks. Alrighty, here we go. Flame of Victory, Dantedel, Falcon Knight of the Azure, and Napgul Liberator. That's so cute! I mean, look at it! It's so cute! It's not gold, it's down, and it's napping, it's adorable. Okay. 8 critical, 4 draw, 4 heal, which I feel is really good. Falcon Knight of the Azure is actually a tech card. Because there will be times where you call triggers by mistake. Or not by mistake, but because you kind of have to with either Blonde Ezel Superior Call, or Vivian, or Kara. But putting the Falcon Knights in makes it to where you kind of benefit from it, because you did that 2k plus. You know, that's not really much, but that can mean the difference from having it be a no pass to being a 2 to pass, or actually getting it to hit. Alright guys, that is the deck profile. I hope you guys like it. I hope to do more in the future. And I hope you all subscribe. I mean, you know, I've been a YouTube personality for 6 years. 4 of them I actually posted stuff. And I want to do more. I want to be interactive and connect with everybody. Just like how Blonde Ezel gains the power from all the rear guards, I want to be able to provide you with excellent Vanguard content. So if there's anything you guys want me to do, leave a comment below, like the video, subscribe. If you're watching this via the Facebook page, comment on it. Let me know what you think. I believe there are a few people that deserve some shoutouts. Oh boy, here we go. Alrighty. So these shoutouts are based on the Vanguard pages in the Vanguard page community. So if you guys want to look them up, you can. So the first shoutouts, you know, they're not in any particular order. They're just at the order that I can remember them because there's so many. Liberator of Destiny and Oath, Adlavel. He plays a Blonde Ezel deck just like I do. I actually sort of took a page from his deck list, but instead of trips, he runs Bowmans. That's totally cool. Bluish Flame Liberator, Prominence Core, or Prominence Glare, excuse me. Prominence Glare. He was Prominence Core, but he evolved. Bluish Flame Liberator, Percival-Core. Sort of making up that evolution thing. My bro, Liberator, Monarch Sanctuary, Alfred. I'll go into videos about lures another time. But if you follow us on Facebook, you kind of can get the theory behind that. Drag Ruler Sama. Drag Ruler Phantom Sama. Silverthorn Tamer Luthier. I'm pretty sure I may have messed up the name a little bit. No, Silverthorn Dragon Tamer Luthier. Actually, a personal friend of mine. Like, really, we know each other in real life. We hang out every Wednesday. It's a lot of fun. We play Vanguard. It's great. Toshiki Kai. Korin Tatsuragi. Rekka Tatsunagi. There's a new Takudo Tatsunagi page I'm very happy about, and I hope that person stays active. Suiko Tatsunagi. The whole Tatsunagi family. Why not? The Sacred Guardian of the Garden of the Royal Paladins. Alfred the Great. Misaki Tokura Desu. Soryu Leon Desu. Ren Suzugamori Desu. There's a lot of pages out there. Ratitati Desu. And Ratitati. So many pages. Go check us out. It's so much fun. I'll leave a link to the Facebook page below. And I will see you all next time. Peace out.